Okay, I'm here with Phil Tossell of Nyam Nyam Games.
That's right, yeah.
You may know him from Rare. He used to work there. He worked on Star Fox Adventures, which we all loved. But this is the new game. This is for iPad. It's called Tengami. We've covered it on the site a few times. But what would you like to tell us about the game? Do you want to give us an overview of the game?
Yeah, so Tengami is it's an atmospheric adventure game that takes place completely inside a Japanese themed pop-up book. And the idea is that most of what you do is kind of solving puzzles through the use of pop-up, so opening and closing pages and manipulating different mechanisms to make your way through the game.
So it's quite a gentle experience.
Yeah, it's a very relaxed kind of game, something you play on your sofa when you're at the end of a long day, when you're feeling tired and just sort of chill out.
When are we looking to get this on the iPad?
Hopefully it's going to be, well, we're aiming at the moment to be finished around the end of August.
That's great. What's the inspiration behind the style of the game? Because it's a very, very strong style and you've kind of stuck it throughout. Where did that come from?
So there's two parts to it. There's the pop-up and there's the kind of Japanese theme that goes with that. I guess we came with the pop-up first, which was inspired by touch devices generally and also kind of a love of pop-up books that we had when we were children. And we kind of thought the two would marry together really well to make a really interactive experience. And then from that we made a jump that we all have, the three of us making it, all have a love of traditional Japanese kind of arts and crafts, and our artist is actually Japanese as well. And we thought pop-ups made of paper. Japan has a great tradition of traditional handmade papers, and so we thought it would make a really kind of unique and interesting style for the game.
Now I know you've built the engine yourself from scratch.
Yeah.
What kind of technical challenges did you have with the folding? Because it's a pure physical representation of how a pop-up book would work.
Yeah. So every pop-up in the game you could actually make as a real pop-up with paper and glue. We had to learn how to make physical pop-ups first, and then learn the kind of rules for how you actually do that.
So is your office littered with?
It is. Most of them are pretty badly made because we're not great handicrafters, but we kind of learned the mechanisms that were involved, and then we had to build a tool set that allowed us to make digital versions of those. And that, in total, that probably took us about a year to go from learning how to make them, effectively becoming kind of paper engineers, and then building the tool set and allowing us to actually build backgrounds for the game.
And was that an easy process then, or were there kind of lots of little challenges?
Yeah, it was a really long...
I know you like your physics.
It was a really long, hard process, but enjoyable. I had to work out... I couldn't find anything that kind of explained the mechanics of how the folding worked. So I had to kind of work from basic principles and kind of work out the math for it, which I'm okay at math, but it was quite challenging. Once we figured that out, we struggled a little bit to realise what the game would actually be, because originally we were thinking it was going to be more of an actiony based game. And about 9 months in, we kind of sat down and we thought this isn't really working. We need to kind of rethink about this. And then we kind of refocused it in on a more kind of relaxed experience that was more kind of an adventure game than an action game.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about the structure of the game? I think you've said before that there's going to be three main kind of sections to the game.
So it's going to be a shortish game. We're basically going for a very kind of high quality, focused, and like a decent length, maybe a couple of hours, 2 to 3 hours. And there's going to be 3 chapters, as we call them, in the game, which is basically 3 levels. We've got 2 at the moment. One is the forest chapter, and the second one is the ocean one, and the third one we haven't started on yet.
Okay, well, thanks for talking to us, and good luck with the game.
Thank you, thanks for talking to us too.